Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Hummel, the Tier 6 German SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Erlenberg Assault, and it's under the command of Wazwulf. Okay, so he's got 10 minutes to capture the enemy cap or kill all the enemy tanks. He's got a 15cm howitzer, and game on. Well, that 15cm howitzer is the stock gun, and that means he's capable of doing 480 alpha and penetrating 38mm of armor. Damage radius is just under 7 meters, 6.7. Now, the standard reload is 20.97 seconds, and with the stock gun, the reload, actually his reload is 20.97, the stock reload is 25.31. Okay, so Wazwulf's aiming at the area of the hill where the enemy tanks are likely to come. Oh, yes! VK-28! Oh, and he gets a direct hit with his first shot on the VK-28 105. And he's out the game. Okay, the next target's coming to view. Appears to be an M4A3E8, rounds out just ahead of his path. Okay, stopped, which is a very odd thing to do when you've got Arty firing in at you. You should be constantly aware that if you stop, you've got to be Arty safe. Either hide behind a building, or at the very least, be in a place where you can't be seen. And he just takes another hit for 220 from that shot. Now with a stock gun, of course, you reload quicker because, of course, it's the same gun that's on the Gorilla. It's actually very effective. We don't think that actually the Germans did fit any Hummels with the stock gun. Most of them had the same 15cm Schwerhowitzer, which of course is the heavy howitzer. Yes, most of them had the long gun, not the short, stubby one. Of course, the top gun can fire over the entire range of the battlefield, but this gun is just so accurate. Rounds out. And he says that just as a shell hits the building instead of the IS that was hiding behind it. Okay, he's got a red line here because something is blocking his field of fire. I think it's one of the buildings was blocking it, and the IS has decided to pull back, so he can't get shots on that guy. And again, he's got that red line, so something close to where he is right now is blocking the shot. Fires another one in, just in case the enemy's unspotted. Yes, I think it's this building. It's right next door to him. Wazwulf is just too close to it. He's decided to get up onto this heap of rubble, and that should give him a little more height to attack the enemy. He can fire up into the corner of the map, and there is a Porlak tank up there. Rounds out. Looks good. Just a second too late, but he did get stunned. And we're getting some stun assist off this one. The IKB's decided to get out quick because, of course, I think he realizes if he stays where he is, he's likely to get hit. But in fact, actually, he's turned around and gone back where he was. Which is a bit of a bad move, really, because now he's going to be subject to the same attacks that the Porlak tank is getting. Rounds out. Lovely shot. Bit of splash there. 72 hit points. Of course, the other great thing about having the stock gun is that you get more ammunition. You get 27 rounds of ammunition. With the top gun, you only get 18, which means you can run out of ammo if you're not careful. Well, the shell was accurate, but the Porlak tank has finally decided it's just too hot round there, and he's decided to bug out and get away. Mind you, there is an Achilles nearby, and it looks like he's going to go into that little wood there. Okay, we're going for the IKV-65-2. Thin armor on that one. Rounds out and long flight for the shell. I have the feeling the Type 64, he doesn't want to go up onto the hill, because if he does, he's likely to get shot at by 3 enemy tanks. But he is providing some spotting. Okay, going for the Porlac tank. This looks better. Landed next door to him. Yeah, these enemies are moving about quite a lot to avoid getting hit. We're 2 tanks up on the enemy, and there's, well, we're under half the time. Rounds out the Porlac. Oh! Well, that was a direct hit, and he got 213 and loads of stun assist, so that's a really good kill. There's still that IKV-65-2, there he is, and we've also got the Achilles. Can we get the shot into this one? Almost maximum range. Rounds out. This looks good. Well, he got some splash, 158, and he goes down, so he got the hit points from that guy. Now, the Achilles might be in that wood. We're zeroed in on the wood at the moment. Just can't see him. Waiting for the Type 64 to spot him. And we're loaded. Is he still there? Well, we fired a round into that wood anyway. And there's the enemy Arty. Looks like the Achilles must have pulled away from that wood. We still haven't spotted him, but they would have proximity spotted him by now if he was still up there. Going for the 88. Rounds out. Direct hit. 73 hit points. Looks like that guy and the Super Hellcat on the enemy team are holding up our guys, but there's only 4 enemy tanks left, and 3 of those are on the other side of the river. There's a T-43, supposed to be the T-34 replacement. Rounds out. Another hit. 155. He's racked up over 1,000 hit points of damage now, and well over 1,000 of stun assist. This is looking like a very good battle for Wazwulf. Only 3 enemies to go. You still haven't found that Achilles. He is a one-shot. Got a Chi-2 SP. That's the new Japanese tank destroyer. He's in the castle grounds. And our team are flooding towards, and they found the 88, and, well, Wazwulf managed to get another round on him. And they just, the Super Hellcat on the enemy team just killed our Type 64. He must have changed position. He must be a lot closer to the cap area. Rounds out again on the 88. And there's the box tank on the enemy team. Okay, so the enemy Achilles must have been killed some time back, and I didn't see that happen. But now they've only got 2 left. The 88 and the Super Hellcat. They must be in around about the same area. Rounds out the 88. Oh, that was a penetrating shot, I think. Oh, no, it didn't penetrate. It just hit the tracks. But the 88's gone down. There's the Super Hellcat. He's using the heat rounds because that's all he's got left now. Can he get a penetrating shot on this one? He should be able to if he can get a direct hit. Rounds out. Nope. Missed, I'm afraid. But the Super Hellcat looks like he's going to go down with just over a minute left to go on the game. This is the last remaining enemy. And it looks like the Excalibur's going in for a ram. And he gets it. And yes, they captured the base. Well, I was a little too eager to actually get the victory there because apparently the Super Hellcat didn't go down to the Excalibur in that ram because the game ended just before the Excalibur made contact with the Super Hellcat. So I'm afraid, yes, it wasn't a full kill-all game. It was a cap-out game. But it was an ace tanker game for Wazwulf in the Hummel. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8. And he also got a Confederate as well for getting at least, or should kill for damaging more enemy tanks than everyone else on his team, at least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. And because he didn't get a kill in that game, every tank he hit counted. In fact, he did stun the Achilles during that game as well. So yes, at least he did touch that guy once, although he didn't get the kill on him. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage in the game actually went to the IS on his team with 2,601 hit points. Second highest damage, the Jagdpanther with 2,387. And third highest damage was that Super Hellcat in the enemy team. 1,927 hit points went to him. And we can see that Wazwulf got 1,241 hit points of damage. But of course, he did get the Confederate. And the Type 64 got a Top Gun as well in that game. When it came to kills, yes, the Top Gun on the Type 64, that's got the highest number of kills. 3 kills went to the IS, 2 kills went to the Jagdpanther, the Super Hellcat, and the Easy 8. Wazwulf didn't get any kills at all, but of course that helped him to get the Confederate. And when it came to base XP, he's in third place because the Type 64 got 1,190, the IS got 1,044, and in third place, Wazwulf managed to get 917. So only 2 players managed to get over 1,000 base, and between them, they got 9 kills. That's a large number of kills. Let's have a look at the detail. Wazwulf fired 20 rounds, so if he fired the Top Gun, he would have run out of ammunition before the end of the game. In fact, he did run out of HE ammunition. He had to start using the heat ammo. 7 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but he did get 14 splash. In fact, I would say that, I'll just point this out, if Wazwulf had actually fired an HE round instead of a heat round, when he did actually make contact with the enemy tank at the other end, I think it was the 88 at one point, he probably would have killed the guy at that point because the HE would have overwhelmed him, but the heat round didn't. It just hit the tracks and didn't do any damage. 1,241 hit points of damage, all of it done at more than 300 meters. Damage 6 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he did get 1,527 hit points of stun assist of 14 stuns, and that helped him to get the ace tanker. He earned 88,933 credits profit, and he did get a mission completion for 50,000 and 2,751 XP as well. So a nice ace and Confederate, mainly because he did rack up a lot of stun assist in that game. That really does help in the long run. So yes, a little less on the heat rounds, a little more on the HE, and then you might get some more kills. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.